guys, welcome to today's video. So today is Thursday, August 1st. We got our bench primer day. Peck is feeling a lot better. Don't really have too much to talk about before the training session, so we'll just see how it goes, and you guys will see like what selections I make, and then maybe after I can kind of explain onto why, if I do have to pivot from my original plans of the working up to a double at 7.5. Last week we hit the double at 7 at 115. It was right on the money. So we'll see if we have to deviate from the plan or if we have to make changes, and then I can kind of explain as to my thought process on why I did that. But yeah, let's get it.
By like the 30, alright, no problem. What if I get like a 12 back to like, yeah, I'm like,
Alright, so you guys seen the training footage from today's session. Nothing super crazy. Again, still trying to make the best decisions I can in order to get fully recovered and hopefully be 100%. Things are looking like it. Be 100% by our main bench day, which is scheduled for Saturday, but I might have to move things around, holding a meet this weekend, so we'll just have to see how things go. Haven't even really thought about it yet. Just been super busy all day today. But yeah, so weight selection today, I ended up picking 115 kg, which is repeating the same weight from last week. Moving roughly about the same too. It was supposed to have been an RPE 7 last week, targeted 7.5 this week, but I just felt more comfortable with repeating that same weight, and nothing wrong with that as well. Even like if I wasn't injured, if 115 was the 7 for today, on the day, 115 is the 7 on the day, you know. Goal is to always match the intended goal, which is the stress of the program, talking about RPE. After Sunday with the seminar, I did have a close grip bench day that day, but all I felt comfortable throwing on the bar that day was, I mean, nothing, throwing nothing on the barbell, just the empty barbell. So I literally just worked on like my setup, getting tight, seeing how hand placement, hand pressure goes. Took that on that day. I still found something to work on and better myself. I think that's important too. A lot of times people think going in the gym, the only way you're going to get better is by doing more weight each and every time, and that's completely not true. Especially like as you get more towards that intermediate advanced stage, you're not going to be throwing weights, heavier weights on every single week. It might take months and even years to actually hit PRs. But yeah, so just try to keep that in mind. But yeah, so overall, feeling really, really solid, really optimistic about hitting our main bench day on Saturday and being close to 100%. Like, if anything, the discomfort today, I'd say it was maybe, if I had to rate it out of 10, under 1, maybe like half or 0.25 out of 10, just because like, it's almost like I could tell, I could feel like the tightness and everything is still there in the chest. But yeah, I didn't record yesterday's training session because it was just a super, super light day. It was the day I do my close grip hook line with literally 52 kg. Loaded that prescribed weight too. Again, I still took that time to warm up and to really listen to my body and really listen to like what my body is telling me and how I'm feeling, especially my pec on that day of. But yeah, ended up loading the prescribed 52.5, and then the discomfort out of 10, if I rated it yesterday, was about a 1 and a 10, with literally just total 52.5 kg. And today, like I said, discomfort has gone down even less, with significantly more weight, just about normal working weight to double 115 RPE 7. But yeah, so I guess that really just goes to show that when you're coming back from an injury, like knowing when to pull back is so, so important. I cannot premise that more than enough. Just because like if you know like you're really listening to your body, being honest with yourself, knowing when to pull back, that's really going to allow you to keep making that progress forward, because you'll be able to stay healthy. Literally Sunday I could only bench the bar, and now hitting normal prescribed weights today, just because I'm able to understand and like really listen to my body and know what it's telling me. Another thing that I figured out today, so going off the topic of being injured, hopefully this is the last time I can talk about the pec injury, and who knows, maybe we might find other things, but I don't want to talk about the pec injury anymore. During my training session today, I was really looking at like how my heels looked, and then normally in the past I've just gone with like any type of normal lifting shoe. Lately, I'd say headed into my previous meet, I had been using the Avances, but for prep so far, I have been using any of my Jordan 1s that feel really, really good. The newer ones I have, the ones that are in better condition, the grip is very, very good. So like grip-wise, I don't have a positive shin angle just because my legs are so short. My feet won't even touch the ground if I have a forward shin angle. That's how short my legs are. So they're stacked underneath me, so I don't need a whole lot of grip, even though I still, of course, everybody has a lot of leg drag, but just because of where my foot placement is, I don't need that extra grip, if that makes sense. So, I mean, I decided to throw these on just to kind of get a feel on like what type of equipment I'm going to be competing with and what type of equipment I want to compete with at nationals. And then one thing that I was finding was that after I put my hips and glutes down, just because of that slight forward pressure, my heel would come up. I'll kind of show it in this video here because it's very, very apparent in this video. So I'll zoom in on it too. So here we go. So as I'm placing, hopefully that'll focus, as I'm placing my hips down, you can see a good amount of that heel looks like it's off the ground. But even though my heel is being glued super flat down to the carpet, and he'll literally same angle, same part of the lift too. Foot looks completely flat in the ones, and I really don't feel any difference between the grip or any contact or anything with that. Everything's the exact same with my foot. It literally is just the shoe itself looks like it's not flat. And in competition, it's all about looks to the judges and referees. Your foot could be flat, but if it doesn't look flat, you're not going to get the call. Learned that too. I've had a timeout at a bench when I competed at the North Americans in the IPF a couple years ago, just because the shoe would not stay flat. Literally, you could see me in the video. I had it unracked. They were telling me to flatten out my feet. I lift up my feet, put it straight back down and drive. Still no command either. It is all about the looks, so if it doesn't look flat, then the referees are going to assume it's not flat, and you're not going to get the start command for the bench press. But yeah, just wanted to talk quickly about that. New discovery I had today, and then kind of my thought process as to why I am going to be using ones, at least for this meet prep, headed into nationals. Alright, so we got our main deadlift day and secondary squat day tomorrow. Again, I have to take a look at my schedule, see when I'm going to be free to kind of rearrange my bench, even if I need to. But going to be super busy tomorrow setting up the meet that I'm hosting on a Saturday, so probably not going to record anything for tomorrow. You guys probably might just see next week's lifts, which is going to be week 3. So, I mean, whenever you see week 3, that's when you know things are really, really turning up for training. But yeah, that was all I wanted to talk about for today's video. As always, guys, stay safe. Let me know if you guys have any questions down in the comment section down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.